Hey everyone, how are you guys doing? Welcome back to my channel. Guys, I just want to mention, look at my left hand side. These nails are still going strong and it's about 3.5 weeks. I am so proud of them, but I'll eventually start taking them off. Probably in my next video. But anyway, for this video, guys, I'm going to be doing an easy nude and white ombre set using gel polish and doing the Gel X method. So let's get right into today's video. So guys, let's get into some prepping. So because my nails are pretty good shape, they don't need much prepping. So I'm just going to start off with my Pear Shape Bit from Pana in extra fine grits. And I'm just going to go around that cuticle area and just to take off and push back the cuticle, any of the leftover cuticle. As you can see, I like my cuticles nice and round, that round shape, so I try to get it as best as possible to look like that. I don't know if you guys like the same thing, but I like my cuticles to look nice and round and clean. So now next I'm going in with my Erica bit, and this is similar to a sanding band. I prefer this bit because it's so smooth around your natural nail. It does not damage your natural nail. I believe it's like an extra fine. It's just metal, so you don't have to keep on changing the sanding band. And you do the exact same thing. You know, this is really good for prepping the nails. And also, I told you guys before, I like using this after I've finished my either acrylic application, polygel, or hard gel application just around the cuticle because it makes that cuticle so flush to the natural nail. So yeah, I just do this, and if you guys have noticed, I've been doing all my videos in real time so you guys can see how slowly I work. Now that I'm done with my prepping, I'm just going to take some alcohol sprayed on my nails and take a wipe and wipe off that residue. And then I am going to go in with my Born Pretty peel off base, because you guys know I'm always doing my nails like I say in all my videos. So I'm going in with my peel off base and curing that for 60 seconds. Now for this Gel X method, I decided that I was going to use my AliExpress full cover tips, the stiletto ones, and I've showed you guys and compare these nail tips to the appraised stiletto ones. The only difference with this is that I remember, I'm going to show you here that the bottom of it is not as hard and it is more bendable than the appraised, so that's something I don't like. It's good when it has some bend but not too much bend, because you don't want it to be able to break or just, you know, be not durable enough. But you know, I'm just doing this for the sake of my nails. And you can always, if you guys seen my previous video, you can always, to make it more sturdy or more hard, what I should say is like a bit thicker and more durable, is if you put the builder gel underneath the nail tip like I did in my previous video, or on top and file it like that. That's what's going to, you know, basically give you more durability with the nail. So as usual, when I'm using full cover tips, I just like to go around the cuticle area with my nail file to round off the sides and make sure that it fits my natural nail from sidewall to sidewall, and it looks perfectly round, to give it that also flush look. You know, you do not want it to look like you're wearing press-ons, so this this to me helps when it comes to that process. So after I was done filing the nails, I thought I was recording, guys, but my phone died. So I was only able to show you guys my thumbnail application. I am so sorry that happened. I did not know, like I said, until I was done with all 4 nails and then doing my thumb. But at least you guys can see this gel, this application, my thumb application, and you guys can check out my previous video. I'm doing the exact same thing. So I'm just taking my Venalisa Builder Gel in the color soft pink and just placing it. I placed a little bit on the nail tip at the end because I wanted to try to cover up my natural nail, and that's why I'm using this color Builder Gel instead of my clear gel. So this is how they look after they're done. Look how cute. Now I'm not going to go underneath with the Builder Gel like I did in my last video because I'm doing an ombre, so it doesn't really make sense to do that. That'll be just extra work. So now I am going to file, and I just went head on with the cuticle area, usually I'm doing my nail file first, but I did that last instead. I don't know why. But you don't have to file first, because this is full cover tips. You don't really have to file. You're not filing a lot off. You're just filing the sides, that's it, and getting it into that stiletto shape. So here I'm taking my 5-in-1 Kupa bit. Like I said, guys, I love this bit. This definitely, like, majority of all my bits gets that flush cuticle look, and I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys love how the cuticle looks so clean, because that's my favorite part of the nail, besides the nail design, of course. But I love when I see clean cuticles, and this bit definitely does it for you. It's just a bit sharp, because I got it in medium. I should have got it in full fine, but it's definitely a great bit, and I definitely recommend for all applications, whether it's acrylic, hard gel, or poly gel. I definitely recommend it. And now I'm going in with my sanding band, and I'm using my sanding band in a 180 grit. And I'm using the sanding band instead of my Erica bit just because I wanted to file the entire nail. If it was just the cuticle, I would have went back in with my cuticle, the Erica bit for the cuticle, but I wanted to file the entire nail. So this is, perfect for filing the entire nail. And you want to do that before you do a gel application, because you want the gel to stick to something. Always remember that, guys. You cannot add gel to a smooth surface. It will not stay. It will peel off. So I'm doing that for all of the nails, and then finally I will go in with my hand file and just file the sides and make sure that it is that stiletto shape and as sharp as can be. Now I'm just going to use my nail buffer and gently buff the surface and prep it for that gel application. Okay, so now that I'm done with the filing, what I like to do is just go and rinse my hand off with just some water, and that's it, just to make sure that I get all the dust off. So, like I said, guys, this is a nude and white ombre set, a classic, simple ombre. So, I'm using my white Addict from Nail Reserve. And I am just going to do the pinky first so you guys can see. Now, I started doing with this sponge, because I've seen it before. You know, I'm not too familiar with this way, but I decided to do it anyway. So I was like, do I do the entire nail for the sponge? So I just did one coat of the entire nail and I sponged the entire thing and then cured that in the lamp for 30 seconds and then did another layer of it. The entire nail sponged it, and you know, tried to move it up a little bit to give it that ombre look, and did that for 30 seconds also. So once I was satisfied with the pinky, I continued to do the rest of the nails. And I did not want to go too high up with the ombre or with the white. I just wanted to go like right by the free edge of my natural nail. So where basically, you know, you can see the builder gel. Just wanted to go like right above that and blend it out, you know, for that ombre look. So I did all of the nails like I did the pinky and cured that for 30 seconds and did a second coat. So once I was done, this is how they looked. And I was like, okay, they look a little spongy or, you know, like spotted a little bit because of the sponge. But I was like, maybe the gel polish, the top coat will take that look away. But it didn't. So I was like, let me go in with another coat and let me use what I normally use is a different sponge. So I'm going back in with the Nail Addict, and this time I just put because I thought it wasn't white enough either, and that because I was, you know, it's probably because I was using the sponge to take off too much product. So I go back in with another layer for all of the nails, and instead of using my sponge that I was using before, I used this like round sponge, and I like it much better because I feel like you don't see the bubbles or that spongy look when you put it on the nail. I have no idea why I didn't use it in the first place and tried to use this sponge, but yeah, I like this much this sponge better. I got it from Sheen, I believe, and I believe it was like only $1 or $2. So yeah, guys, I definitely recommend it if you want to use it for your ombres, especially using gel polish. Now, I do see, people use still the airbrush method for the gel polish, and I don't have an airbrush, but I will try to get one maybe off of Amazon and just see if it's like that big difference or not. But so now once I was happy with it, I go in with my gel polish and cure that for 60 seconds. Now, once I was satisfied with the ombre, finally, I'm going in with my Nail Reserve top coat and top coating all of the nails for 60 seconds. Now here is the final look, guys. I wasn't too happy with the ombre just because I felt like it could have came out a little bit better if I used the round sponge ahead or first instead of that cheap sponge that I used before for the first 2 times. But it still looks cute. It's very classy, simple, nice, cute white and nude ombre. But let me know what you guys think, and thank you guys so much, and I'll see you guys next time.